Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. In today's journey, we are still in the parish of Westmoreland. We are heading towards Lucy in the parish of Hanover. Continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. Now, first up in the news today, the St. Andrew North Police, they are awaiting a post-mortem to ascertain what is the cause of death for a man named Mr. Cyrus Mamby. He is 83 years old. We are told that Mr. Mamby, he lived alone at Belvedere District in the Lawrence Tavern area of St. Andrew. He was last seen alive by relatives last week, Sunday, June 18. Now, yesterday, Sunday, June 25, about some minutes to 10 o'clock in the morning, the decomposing body of Mr. Mamby was found lying face down on the floor of his house. Like I said, the police, they are awaiting a post-mortem to determine what is the cause of his death. Sad indeed. Over in South St. Andrew, the Hunts Bay police, they are investigating the death of a man named Derval Smith. Derval was born on March 22, 1996. He was a delivery man and he lived at Mary Avenue in the Kingston 11 area. Derval, he was shot and killed by hoodlums yesterday afternoon. Sunday, June 25, about some minutes after 6 o'clock, he was killed on Selassie Drive in the area. In this next incident, we are learning that yesterday, Sunday, June 25, about 12 midday or thereabout, a man who was said to be of an unsound mind. His name is Conroy Smith. He was born on February 26, 1990. He lived at Belmont District in the Frankfield area of Clarendon. It is said that Conroy, he attacked his father and inflicted some serious wounds to him. We are told that residents of the area, on hearing about what Conroy did to his father, they caught up with him and applied justice in the jungle to him. Conroy was tied up and some persons, they used knives to inflict some serious wounds to Conroy. Conroy, he was taken to the Percy Junior Hospital where he died whilst being treated. The mayhem. Now, that man on your screen, his name is Rohan Esson, but he was popularly known as Randy. Randy was born on August 31, 1985. He would be 38 years old on his next birthday. Randy, he was a vendor and he lived at New Holland District in the Lacovia Police area of St. Elizabeth. We are told that Randy, he was a jovial person who would greet everyone he met with a smile. The unconfirmed reports we are getting is that Saturday night, June 24, Randy, he went to a party in the area. Early yesterday morning, he and a friend, they were walking from the party and heading home. The reports are that while Randy and his friend were walking home, they saw hoodlums breaking into a bar. It is said that the hoodlums know Randy and Randy know them. Randy and his friend, they ran and the hoodlums chased them and opened gunfire at them. The friend escaped, but Randy, he received gunshot wounds to his back. He collapsed and fell in a driveway, and that was it for Randy. Just like that, hoodlums killed a hard-working man. The mayhem. Now, in this next story, not even on a church compound is safe in Jamaica. Yesterday morning, Sunday, June 25, about 9:30, two guys were sitting on the church premises of the Inner City for Christ Church at 85 West Road in Trenchtown in the Kingston Western Police Division. Church, we are told, was in service. One of the guys, there he is on your screen. His name is Jaheim Walker, but he was popularly known as Jaja. He was born on January 1, 2003. The other guy is that guy on your screen. His name is Tajay Oneil Watson, but he was popularly known as Bazzle. Bazzle, he was born on June 6, 2003. So both Jaja and Bazzle, they are 20 years old, and they were living in the Paradise Court area of Kingston 12. Word on the street is that Jaja, he was a gangster. He was aligned to the Top Sunlight Street gang, and they are in conflict with the Bottom Sunlight Street gang. It is said that members of the Bottom Sunlight Street gang, they received information that Jaja, he was on the church premises. As a result, they decided to make a step. The hoodlums, they went to the church where they saw Jaja. He was sitting beside Bazzle. The hoodlums, although it was Jaja that they wanted, they opened gunfire, killing both Bazzle and Jaja on the spot. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. The mayhem. Now, I carried a story yesterday. It was about that guy on your screen. His name is Hubert Callam Jr., but he was popularly known as Psych. He was living at Friendship Lane in the Godfrey Street area of Grange Hill in the parish of Westmoreland. I told you that information I had received is that early Saturday morning, June 24, Hubert, he was at home with his baby mother when he got up about minutes to 4 o'clock. Put on his clothes and told her him soon come back. He's going to check a friend. Shortly after he left out of the house, a barrage of gunshots were heard being fired in the community. When the shooting died down, persons went out to investigate. We are told that the lifeless body of Hubert was seen lying on his back in a pool of blood. He died on the spot. A gun was seen on Hubert's chest. It was that gun on your screen. It's a Taurus .38 revolver. It was loaded with one 9mm round. The gun was subsequently handed over to the police by one of Hubert's family members. So, a KlLLED detective is correcting me in some ways. Look on your screen. I have received that Facebook messenger message from a KlLLED detective. It was sent in this morning. The person said, "You have the news wrong. He was at a candlelight with the gun earlier. Come in 1 a.m. Park his van and go back out at a next party at Buckner Lane." So, for persons who are asking who the gun belongs to, this message is from one of my trusted KlLLED detectives. The person is saying, Hubert was at a candlelight vigil with the gun. He drove home, parked his van, and went back on the road about 1 o'clock to a party at Buckner Lane. He did not make it back home because he was shot and killed. And the gun that he had was found on his chest. Ah boy. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be the first to be notified. In the final story for today, you have heard about this incident before, but here is the detailed version of this incident. A party was being held on the weekend. There is the flyer for that party on your screen. It says, Paye and Rory presents an event called Investment Over Hype Part 2 to be held at Pilot's Place. And Pilot's Place is at a place named Bridgewater, near to the border of St. James and Westmoreland. Now, Bridgewater is in the St. Leonard's area in the parish of Westmoreland. The flyer continued. Music by G Squad and Junior Pang. Date for the event, Saturday, June 24. Admission, Shell the Bar. So we are learning that the event was very successful. The bar was indeed shelled down. We are told that the event went until in the morning yesterday, Sunday, June 25. The promoters, Paye and Rory, along with some other persons, they stayed back at the venue after the event. They were checking off the liquor and cleaning up the place. About some minutes to 10 o'clock yesterday morning, a white Toyota Axio motor car drove up and stopped. 3 hoodlums jumped out of the car. They were armed with handguns. They opened gunfire at the group of persons who were at the venue. The persons at the venue, they ran off in various directions. The hoodlums, they then jumped back into the car and made good their escape. It was then realized that a total of 8 persons were injured. 7 of them were shot. One of the promoters for the party, his name is Lasharoo. He is called Paye, Worm and Lenky. He was born on September 13, 1984. He lived at Belfont in the Cataloopa area of St. James. He received gunshot wounds to his chest, and from all indication, Paye died on the spot. The other promoter, Rory, he is 32 years old. He received gunshot wounds to his left hip and right wrist. A 40-year-old man, he received gunshot wounds to his chest. A 28-year-old man, he received gunshot wounds to his left forearm. A 33-year-old man, he received gunshot wounds to his right thigh. A 28-year-old man, he received gunshot wounds to his left hand. A 30-year-old man, he received gunshot wounds to his head. We are told that a 28-year-old man, he was running and fell. As a result, he received serious wounds to his face. We are told that the 30-year-old man who received gunshot wounds to his head, he's in a critical condition in hospital, and there is a 50-50 chance of him making it. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, a total of 22 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Paye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals, them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica.